What's poppin'? We are back on Pokemon Showdown today for the next OU live in Sword and Shield. And I just want to say, hope you all have been enjoying the nice competitive content. And if you're new, welcome to the channel. Now today I have a team built around a Pokemon that was actually on my main team in game. And this Pokemon, I like to call it VOLCARONA 2.0 or Gen 8 VOLCARONA. We have here Frosmoth. Now Frosmoth is a whole new level of VOLCARONA here, because as you can see, right, we have the heavy duty boots item, so this thing can always come in without taking hazard damage, which is essential, extremely essential for a Pokemon that's ×4 weak to rocks, ice, bug. We want this thing to come in and not take any kind of chip damage, right? So Frosmoth can do that really well. And it's ice bug this time, so we actually have some pretty decent coverage in ice beam, bug buzz, and I also have hurricane on this set. So let's take a look at its stats first of all. Special attack, really nice. Speed def is fantastic. You pair it with the new ability Ice Scales, and it actually halves damage taken from special moves, which is phenomenal for a Quiver set. Its speed tier could be better though. Its speed tier could be better, but with Dynamaxing, right? With Dynamaxing, you're able to go for the Dynamax flying move or the Hurricane in your Dynamax form, boost your speed up while or after you Quiver Dance, and then it starts, I guess, kind of snowballing from there. Basically, it just builds up from there, which is going to make this Pokemon a very dangerous sweeper in the tier. And I paired it with a Mew for Stealth Rocks, Spikes, and Taunt and stuff like that. Hazard support is going to be really nice for this Pokemon to chip things down and kind of sweep a bit easier. It's very powerful, and it can really get rolling if you can just knock out Pokemon one after another. We have Cinderace as well, so in the scenario that we're up against a Magic Bounce user like Xatu or Hatterene, we can continuously set up rocks and spikes over that Pokemon, and then we have Court Change Cinderace, which will switch the sides of hazards. If we have hazards on our side, Court Change moves it to your opponent's side. It also works on screens and other sort of field effects, which could be really useful for our team. Even though Frosmoth's not weak to hazards, it can be nice, like I said, for having hazards on their side to chip things down quicker. Also has the heavy duty boots as well, so that we don't take rocks damage on this thing. So it's a really fun Pokemon. Power Ball is a new move, very powerful attack, fire attack signature for Cinderace. Also first time using Cinderace, so it's gonna be fun. Then we have Aegislash here, which I mean or Aegislash I should say. I've been told it's different pronunciations and stuff, but yeah, Aegislash I guess is how it should be pronounced maybe, but I don't know. I don't mind what it's called, to be honest, but yeah, basically I just needed a couple Pokemon that could also support the team. Just some broken mons like Aegislash, Gyarados. You already know this team. If you want this team to put in work, like nowadays in this meta, it's very difficult to go in with a defensive team or like just a bunch of niche mons, because the tier is run by Dynamax and just threats, right? So you need some threats of your own if you want to survive. So I have Aegislash as a spin blocker, Gyarados is a Dragonite sweeper, and a secondary Dynamax mon along with Frosmoth. And then Dugtrio to trap things like Toxapex, because Frosmoth kind of gets walled by Toxapex. So we want a Dugtrio to be able to trap that so that it will open up a sweep for Frosmoth. So that's going to be the squad. Let's go ahead and hop right into it. See how we do with this team. And I'm excited to bring to you all the power of Frosmoth in this one. It's a really good mon for sure. It definitely is. I have swept with it while testing. I definitely have swept with it while testing. This guy actually has a sort of standard looking squad. He's got the Ditto as well, so we got to watch out for that. I would assume perhaps we could lead with our Aegislash, as he leads Darmanitan. Usually when you see Darmanitan, it's probably going to be led with. I'll King Shield here to scout and see what he decides to do. I assume perhaps a U-turn would come out here, and if so, a Shadow Ball on our side will definitely suffice. But he actually goes hard into Arcanine. Probably has Will-O-Wisp on it too. So what I'm actually going to do here is go into my Cinderace on the Will-O-Wisp. Nice. I don't know if he has Rocky Helmet or not, but we can kind of scout and see what he has. U-turn here is a fine play, as I assume he'll either stay in or switch. He decides to stay in. And what needs to be trapped? So he's got a couple mons that would love to be trapped. Arcanine being one of them, which actually is a Pokemon that could kind of check Frosmoth. So maybe I'd want to go into that. Alternatively, I could go Mew here, as he double wisps, right? So good thing I didn't go Dougie. And then I see that Corviknight is probably the defogger on the team, right? But we can still get up our rocks. We can taunt this thing next to prevent him from getting up his own rocks. We can get up a spike as well. Start getting up all of these layers, right? Start getting up all these beautiful layers. You already know. And a safeguard too will prevent Arcanine from going for any kind of Will-O-Wisps, which is going to be really nice. So he decides to Moonblast here. I can taunt this thing once again though, prevent him from setting up, and then go right for a safeguard. I don't need my third spike. I think this is plenty for us to work with. He'll Flamethrower. Okay, so now what do we do? Now we can just potentially go into a Pokemon like Aegislash could be nice. But then we don't want to invite in Corviknight, right? We don't want to invite in Corviknight. Cinderace is not a bad option either. So while we have Safeguard up, right, we could go for the Pyro Ball here. We go for the Pyro Ball as he goes right into Arcanine. U-turn out here to trap this Pokemon here. He could actually... So after we trap Arcanine, he could defog. He could definitely defog, so... But I think it's worth trapping, I think it's worth trapping this thing. And if he sets up rocks, we can actually, we should actually be able to court change it and send it right back to him. So we got options, So this Arcanine is dead basically. Oh, but he decides to he decides to Dynamax though. Okay, so I mean, at least he'll bring me down to my Sash, which I can still use. I can still use to trap stuff. So he's wasted his Dynamax though, which is actually great for us because we can now Dynamax with our Frosmoth. So that's an option for us there. So Corviknight's here. If this thing has Defog, it's not a bulk upset, which means that Aegislash kind of just walls it pretty well. And the stage is quite set for this Frosmoth to put in the work, I think, because we can still Dynamax. Flash Cannon's going to be a nice 2-hit KO on this thing. So I guess he's not going to be able to get up his rocks here at all. He's not going to be able to get them up, which is really great for us. Get rid of Clefable as well. He brings in Ditto now, so I can King Shield here to scout and see what he locks himself into. It should be no problem at all, actually. So let's see what he does. He locked himself into Shadow Ball. We can just switch out here. Honestly, I think that... What's our best play? What's our best play here? So his Shadow Ball actually won't knock us out, but the question is, I don't know how badly I want this. Actually, getting rid of this thing is amazing. Let me do that. If I get rid of Ditto, he can't revenge my team. So now that just opens up a whole lot for us here. So Toxtricity comes in here. He could Shift Gear with this. He could definitely Shift Gear with this. So I think my play right now is to Shadow Ball. I don't think I'll lose if I Shadow Ball here. Yep, Shift Gear is this play, definitely. So Shadow Ball is going to do a ton of damage there. I can now click my King Shield. So which Pokemon do I not need? I think Aegislash is good to keep around. So I'm going to King Shield here as he overdrives. So we have Sucker Punch on Cinderace. We have Sucker Punch on Dugtrio. So we have a couple options, right? We have a couple options. I think the play is to sack Dugtrio. Sack the Dugtrio here. As he actually just decides to overdrive. So he doesn't make the prediction to Boom Burst, which is a little unusual. I would have definitely Boom Bursted on that turn. Maybe. Maybe. I can't really say for sure. But Corviknight's back. So Corviknight. Probably he's just going to U-turn. I assume that, of course, Darmanitan being a Scarfer and all. So I'll just Sucker Punch. Give him that U-turn. Go into Aegislash, King Shield. Did not mean to click sub. So King Shield here is the play as he Earthquakes. Which now I think... So maybe I could get like a late game Frosmoth sweep. But either way, Gyarados can still come in here. And then he'll Brave Bird here. That's perfectly fine. I get to go for the sub now. Oh, it's not That still puts me in range. Alright, let me go into my Cinderace real quick and just Pyro Ball this thing. Nice and powerful Pyro Ball here. Doing that good damage, Then we can bring in Frosmoth. Just Ice Beam this. As he goes Darmanitan. And if I go Aegislash, I can just win the game here. Yeah, he'll lock himself in a Flare Blitz. All I gotta do now is Max Airstream in Dynamax form, which means that I just win the game here. I was trying so hard to find a way into Frosmoth to set up, but I guess we have plenty of time. We have plenty of games that we can attempt to do that in a clean fashion. No more in a fashion that I guess kind of flows better. But let's grab the next one right now. So this team now, because we have Sticky Webs, right? Easy core change with that. Rain squad, so I think Gyarados might be the MVP here. Versus Rain, it's usually better. But he has Dracozolt, which is actually a good check to that. Alright, so what we're gonna do first is actually try to get up as many hazards as we can. Don't mind the webs too much, maybe, but he actually leads with it, so I am for sure going Cinderace first. And then clicking that Pyro Ball. So I'm out here missing 90% accurate moves. Crazy. Core change time. Yep, exactly. This is actually crazy. Go ahead and take some webs. Go ahead and take some webs real quick. Alright, he's inviting all of his friends now. That's crazy. Isn't this Gator? Isn't Garbage Weeb Gator? That sounds like a Gator ult. It has to be Gator. Alright, let's start a timer here. Yep, pair it again. Probably go here into probably like Frostmoth's not bad. Frostmoth's not bad at all. I'm gonna go into that. Nice Moth. Mr. Mime. Okay, so what? Wait, no, this is Mr. Rhyme. My bad. This is the Rhyme. The Mr. Rhyme. So we got him paired now. All right. Let's see. So I could now probably just get my rocks up, right? Get my rocks up. Oh, this is a spinner? This is a spinner. I forgot about that. But we can get our hazards up here. Get parried now. Alright, this thing is gonna destroy. This thing is gonna absolutely destroy me. Alright. Yep, destroyed by that. We can now go here into, I want to say Doug Trio. Reversal this is going to be the play. We'll live any hit, and then we'll be able to reversal this, do a good chunk of damage. Sucker Punch. But he is able to live that. Go for the Max Geyser. So I think Gyarados could come in now. Just regular bounce. Regular bounce here is the play. Although actually I could sub here too. Actually could sub. I think that's a fine play. Yep, sub here. Dragon Dance up. And I think Draco's ult might be... Okay, so I think the way to win is through Frosmoth. So we go into this. Hit him up with the substitute. Good old substitute here. Get the flash cannons off now. Sorry, the shadow balls I meant. King Shield here. Lower this thing's attack. Continue to spam shadow balls. And as long as we're behind a sub, it's gonna be kind of good for us, I think. Gonna be kind of good for us. So Pelipper's in, gets destroyed by the shadow ball. Nice and nice. He can no longer go for his things again. Okay, so this thing, let's remember what this thing does. T-Wave Rapid Spin. All right. Do I King Shield here? This thing is paired though. I think I King Shield. As he tries to Psychic. So I think now it should not break our thing. Should not break it. Yep, perfect. Shadow Ball knocks this thing out. Goodbye, goodbye. Ferrothorn is back. I can just Shadow Ball this. Get some damage off. Gyro Ball does break my sub here. But I can sub now. And Gyro Ball should not break my sub because of how slow I am due to sticky webs. Exactly, exactly. Shadow Ball this to knock it out. Draco Vish comes in here now. King Shield on his Vicious Rend, and then he can break through. So here's what we do, right? Here's what we do. We go for the sub here. Vicious Rend, I'm pretty sure, is not a 100% accurate move. King Shield here. Perfect, perfect. At some point in time, it's not going to break us. It's not going to break us. He's at... I don't know if it breaks us now. But I can literally just keep going. I can literally keep going for this. But it might just still break our thing. It's still breaking. Let's see now. I'm gonna go off a hunch now, then say that it does not break here. let's just assume that. Nice. Ah, how did I know? How did I know? We're only out here making plays. Only out here making the plays. King Shield time. Nice, nice. Oh, if he's blunder policy though, that might be too much. King Shield here. And win the game. Nice. GG. GG. That's a GG right there. Excellent. Moving on to the next one. That's what I like to see. Putting in the work with this team. Unfortunately, no Frosmoth though. But it was a pretty good rain team. I actually just kind of realized that I'm still on my test account. I forgot to switch accounts, but I still have like a good amount of points on here as well. Probably as much as my other account. But yeah, you could probably see it on the ladder too. Now we have here a Magic Bounce squad. Magic Bounce Hatterene. Which I'm I'm not bothered about, because I can, like I said, just core change everything. So I don't want to take hazard damage also going into Cinderace, so I'm just going to set them all up right now. This thing kind of looks to be offensive, maybe some kind of spec set or something. So let's go ahead and get these hazards on his side where they belong, basically. Core change, so we can send them all over. That definitely looks pretty offensive. I don't know if we're in blaze range, but probably not. But I can Power Ball here anyways. Power Ball will be doing some pretty solid damage here. Corsola will take that. Ooh, actually took it pretty well. Curse Body disables me. No. All right, we're out of here. We're getting out of here. We're getting out of here. Let's see. So he does have sand. He does have the sand option. So I think we go Aegis Slash here. As he Strength Saps, heals himself back up a little bit. We can just now click that Shadow Ball. As he goes T-Tar, he cannot Pursuit Trap me. So I can switch out into my Dugtrio to trap T-Tar if I want to. Or I could save it, but I mean, I'll just trap this thing, right? I could just trap this. Reversal should knock this thing out and get rid of this Pokemon once and for all. Even if he decides to Dynamax here. Not Gigantamax. This has no Gigantamax form. Even though I wish kind of T-Tar would have. Oh, his Rocky Helmet. That's kind of cool. Even though I wish T-Tar has like a Gigantamax form, like a really cool one, it probably doesn't. So Dragapult comes in here. Here what I can do is just I go Cinderace. I don't think I need that. Maybe I kind of need it, but Dragapult, right? So this thing might have T-Bolt. Might have T-Bolt, right? I feel like I need Gyarados. Like Gyarados is like a good sweeper. Oh, U-turns. So that's pretty good. This will put me in blaze range. So I assume he would go Drill. Yeah, he goes Drill. Probably has Spin on it. But I can just Sucker Punch this. Sand wears off, by the way. Sand wears off. So the only way he can set it up again is if he goes for that Rock Slide move in the Dynamax form. I really want to try to get my... Yeah, he does have Rock Slide in this. Okay. I see. Okay, so what we can do then, or what we have to do then, is we have to... I think go Gyarados. I feel like he's gonna Dynamax here. Yeah, he does. Okay, so I think we live this hit. Oh, we're faster anyways. Okay, so we are faster. I didn't think we'd be faster. Thought he'd be like, okay, well that's pretty good. I wonder how much this does. Oh, that just destroys it. Okay, I'll take it. Nice +1. We're +2 now. Nice, and we still have a good chunk of hazards on his side too. Oh no, you're not living this. This is +2 in the rain. There's no way this thing is living. Yeah. Alright, Dragapult comes in now. We can just sack this Pokemon here. Heal Draco. That's GG right there. Not bad. But this video is not ending until I get at least one sweep with our Moth. And so now what we have here is Sun versus the Moth. So you already know. I mean, we could set Hail though. We could set Hail with our Ice move. That's always an option. That definitely is always an option for us to do. So I lead Mew. He actually leads with the Dugtrio here, so that's a fine lead, I would say. That's a very fine lead. Fortunately for us though, we can continuously get hazards up here. Alright, so Dugtrio has just knocked us out. Now what we can proceed to do is go into... We could go into our own... No, we don't need... Well, we don't really care about getting trapped by this thing, right? Probably not. So we go Gyarados here, right? We go Gyarados. We just Waterfall. I think just a Waterfall here. So he does have Ditto, right? Keep in mind he does have Ditto. So it's not the worst for us. If we don't set up or anything. So he actually goes into Ditto right now. Goes into said Ditto. And decides to Waterfall to knock us out. So he's locked in unless he decides to max move. But I'm going to go into Dugtrio to Stone Edge here. We will live the Waterfall and we'll hit the Stone Edge here, knocking it out. So that's the power of Adamant Dugtrio. Adamant over Jolly, in my opinion, is, I think, better. Just because more damage output and you're still faster than a lot of stuff you'd want to be faster than. So he goes into Shiftry for some reason. Why Shiftry? I have Reversal, but he has Sucker Punch. I was thinking of going for the Sucker Punch outplays versus this, but I figured nah. Okay, what do we do? What do we do? So this might be it, right? This might be the play. We go Frosmoth. We set up a Quiver Dance. I think one Quiver Dance is all we need. So maybe 2 is fine too. Maybe 2 is also fine. So he goes Torkoal, right? Torkoal's in. I think what we can do is we can Dynamax Airstream here. Okay, I think this is it, right? This is where we do it. Max Airstream, knock out Torkoal, plus 2 speed. We'll be faster than Charizard as well. Though I'm sure he'd probably want to Dynamax with this, but we can Hailstorm this now. We can Hailstorm this. Get the Hail up here. Oh, he Dynamaxes here. Alright, alright. But we Hailstorm. G-Max Wildfire, we live that. Out here living. Hailstorm. Actually, no, we Airstream here to get even faster. Yeah, Airstream's the play, of course. I think. Though at this point in time, I think he can just Sucker Punch us, which means that we can try to outplay. We could try to outplay a bit. But we got to see Frosmoth knock out the Torkoal and the Gigantamax Charizard. Frosmoth all by itself. The Pokemon that should have died to both of those. Yeah, that's one. Oh, I'm trapped in the wait, Frosmoth was hurt. Frosmoth was hurt by what? Oh, by the... Was I hurt by the G-Max Wildfire? I probably was. Alright, well... I guess I can get knocked out here, no problem. But now at this point in time, we can go Cinderace. And all we gotta do here is essentially land 2 Pyro Balls to win the game. Ah. There it is. I'm telling you, while testing this team, I've missed so many Pyro Balls. It is ridiculous. Alright, there we go. GG. So there we go. We got to see our Frosmoth put in the work. So that's what I like to see. And let's continue on with Frosmoth. This team looks kind of powerful though. Ooh. This team looks kind of powerful. He's got Darmanitan. He's got Aegislash, Dragapult, T-Tar, Gengar. Probably this is going to be the Gigantamax Gengar. Alright, so yeah, a bunch of powerful mons on this team. Aegislash lead, right? That's all we need. All we need is the Aegislash lead. So in comes Darmanitan as the lead. I could just King Shield here. King Shield is a phenomenal move, even though it is nerfed to -1 attack instead of -2. He'll just straight up Earthquake here. So I will just Flash Cannon. I assume he would switch out here predicting Gyarados, but nah, he just decides to say goodbye to Darmanitan there, and I'll take it. I'll take it. Definitely take that, because that makes things a lot easier. I only needed Aegis Slash on this team for that Darmanitan, so good. Very nice. So I assume now he would go Aegis Slash maybe, or Gengar. So Gengar comes in here. We don't have a great switch into it, but I can just King Shield. And then go for, I mean, I could sack this thing. I could sack this thing. And then I still need to get rid of the Aegis Slash to put in work with Frosmoth. But I think here what I can do actually is go into my Cinderace. He would go probably T-Tar. He would probably go T-Tar. So I can U-turn here. But then if I U-turn and he stays in, that's bad. But he wouldn't go T-Tar. He would expect a U-turn, right? So he'd go, okay, so he goes Dragapult then instead. Sucker Punch, I think, probably knocks this out. Yep, nice, nice, nice. Cinderace, come through. Come through, buddy. Come through for the team. So we're faster than the rest of his team. We are guaranteed faster. Corviknight's here. Hello? Corviknight? You're not supposed to be here. Hit you up with that Pyro Ball. And then oh, we missed? Come on, man. I missed my attack. That's not supposed to happen. Alright, let's get the knockout Frosmoth. Get rid of this Corviknight for what it did to our starter Pokemon. Get rid of it for what it did. Thank you. That's what I like to see. I could save Frosmoth though for actually checking Gengar. It's a pretty good Gengar check. So I'm gonna go here into Doug Trio as he sets up rocks here actually, which is not bad at all for us, to be honest. Some good damage on that. Got some excellent clean damage. So I think he's trying to win with Gengar or Aegis Slash, basically. I mean, it's kind of obvious because that's his last two Pokemon on the field. So, so yeah. Brings in Aegis Slash here. That's, oh sorry, Gengar here. Why'd you bring in Gengar? I have Sucker Punch. I do have Sucker Punch. Oh, look at that Pokemon. Beautiful Mon, beautiful Mon. I'm disabled. I've been terrified by this Pokemon. I'm disabled. Okay, so I can, oh, you know what I'm gonna do? You know what I'm gonna do right now? I'm gonna tell you what I'm gonna do. I'm gonna go Frosmoth. I'm gonna double into Mew. Stall out another turn. What's Mew doing anyways, right? Look at Mew. It's four non-attacking moves, not doing anything. G-Max Terror knocks me out. And then what do I do here? I go Frosmoth. I go Frosmoth here. I don't Dynamax, I think. I save my Dynamax for Gyarados. But I'll get the knockout with Frosmoth. I'll gladly get the knockout here with Frosmoth. That was a crit, by the way. That was a crit G-Max Terror on Frosmoth. It just sponged it up. With ease, with ease. Last Pokemon is going to be that Aegis Slash. Bugbuzz's going through his sub too. Bugbuzz's going right through. But then we can G-Max here. Max Geyser. Ooh, okay. Got the Spidef drop on me. So he can't King Shield here. No, he doesn't. What is he doing? Wait, he doesn't even try to outplay. He's just like, yeah, I give up. I give up. Doesn't even try to outplay with King Shield. Because then I would have had to go for sub on his. I would have had to go for sub on his on his attack and then outplay the King Shield, but he just decided, good luck, have fun. Thank you, I appreciate it. This is my team. Look at my team right here. He's got my team. He's got the squad. Let's King Shield this. He Earthquakes. Goes to Rotom. Good play, good play. You are Scarfed. Do I need to chap anything? Actually, no, this is not my own team. This is a Gengar on it. I kept thinking this was my team. I was looking at it, but I did not have a Gengar. I actually had a Aegis Slash in this slot, so it's a variation of my team. But I assume this is Scarfed. Not Scarfed. Okay, never mind. He can get himself burned. Nice, nice, nice. Volt switches here, probably into Excadrill. Yep. I can go Aegis Slash to try to spin block, and then I can proceed to going Frosmoth. He'll Earthquake here, so that's fine. Good play on his part. And then I get to go Cinderace now. Pyro Ball. So it'll force out the drill. Do a good chunk to the Rotom as well. So the end game I'm seeing is probably going to be with Frosmoth or Gyarados, obviously. Gonna go Dugtrio here. He tries to Volt Switch. I'll just get some chip with the edge. A little bit of chip is what I need. And then I can pick this thing off with Frosmoth. Here. So knockout Rotom, that's actually great for us, I think. He goes into Darmanitan. Cinderace is my switch-in now, I think. It's my only switch-in. On a Flare Blitz, which is doing 50. So Sucker Punch actually into his next attack probably knocks him out. Yeah, it knocks him out. Good, good, good. Ditto comes in now. I'll play this game with you. I'll play this game with you. I know what you're trying to do. I know exactly what you're trying to do. You're not gonna do this. You're not gonna do this to me. No, thank you. Now I'm gonna outplay, right? He's gonna switch out, expecting him to or expecting me to take my hazards back. Look at this. Ah, gone. I like that. He goes back into Ditto here. I Sucker Punch now. Oh, he Sucker Punches. So he's locked into Sucker Punch. He is locked into Sucker Punch. What does this mean? Let me tell you exactly what this means. This means that I can safely go into Aegis Slash and sub, or I could go, okay, so let's think. If I go Frosmoth and Quiver Dance, then can he copy me with anything? I think, yeah, you know what? We probably can sponge Ditto trying to copy me again. Oh, but he could actually Gigantum. He could actually Dynamax here, couldn't he? He does try to do that. So we scouted. We are out here scouting for the attack. So I think my play is to stall this out, right? So Dragon Dance up here. It does a bit more this time. He's not faster than us because his Choice Scarf is not active while he is Dynamaxed. So my play now is to bounce. And then spring myself back down, even though I am down here. Oh, he just sacks the this thing. So that's gone. Brings back in this Pokemon though. Oh, but check this out, The sun is up, right? Oh, okay, never mind. How do I outplay? King Shield. He's got, okay, this might be kind of bad. Oh, I got the double King Shield. Let's go. I got the double King Shield. That's just what I needed. I think. How do I win? So do I Shadow Ball this? Okay, +2, right? +2 attack. We have to go for the Airstream. We do live the hit. Oh, yes! I think we should be... yeah, we're faster than Gengar now. We're faster than Gengar. And we can max Hailstorm and knock this out and win the game. Frosmoth, come through! Ah, come through, buddy. GG, GG. Good game. Good game indeed. Very solid game. Ah, wow. Frosmoth really out here saving the day. That's fantastic. That's fantastic. What are we at right now? Yeah, let's get like... yeah, let's get another one. Let's get another one. This is doing really well so far. That's Frosmoth right there. We're making some good plays too, I think. Making some pretty good plays with this team. We have here a very peculiar team. We got Drampa. We got Drampa on this team. We got Sandaconda as well. Some pretty fire users on this team. Core Change Cinderace is probably going to be on it. I'm going to taunt here to prevent him from going for a sub, as he just Dark Pulses, and then I can go for my Stealth Rocks. I think Rocks are kind of just all I need, really. Kind of all I need. So now what do we do? We can go here into... honestly, Frosmoth is not too bad. I can go Frosmoth here and just fire off an attack. Like an attack itself might be fine. Just Bug Buzz here, right? Because it's looking like he doesn't have the best Bug Buzz switch-ins. So if I Bug Buzz, that might be kind of cool. He'll just go Cinderace here. This is going to be Heavy Duty Boots. So I'm going to go into my own. As he Power Balls, I'll Power Ball myself too. As he U-turns out into Sandaconda. How much is this going to take? 37. 37. It's not the best, okay, but I should be able to Power Ball again. As he glares, it looks defensive. I'm pretty sure I could. What if I outrun it? Yeah, that's what I'm saying. I could outrun it. So he has Rest and Shed Skin too, and I get Parrot here. So that's okay. I can just go Gyarados and then sub up. Sub DD, I think will secure the bag here. I don't know what his last move is though. Probably Coil, I think. It could be Coil. And he doesn't have any kind of revenge killer on this team or anything like that. So that's why I said like we got to keep some kind of powerful Pokemon that can just be in the back if we need it to. There's Cinderace. We are faster than you. We saw that you switched up attacks, so knock you out with the Waterfall. And I think that's probably more than likely GG. I think so. +2 attack, +1 speed. Hydreigon comes in. Just Airstream this thing. Yep, knock it out. Yep, GG, GG. I think he probably should quit here. Yeah, he does. Nice game indeed. And I do want to try to get one more just for Frosmoth, just one more game to see if Frosmoth can do what it should be doing. And then we'll end it off there. So Frosmoth might be able to work here. Might just be able to do that. So I think I'll just lead here with Mew, get up my hazards, get up all the hazards I need. Actually, let's taunt this first. Yep, prevent it from nasty plotting. Get the rocks up, get the spikes up. You already know. Then bring in our... Actually, wait a second here. Hold on just a second here. Say it ain't so. Let's yeah, just Ice Beam this, I think, right? Or Bug Buzz might be better. Let's Ice Beam. Ice Beam is probably better. He goes Grimmsnarl, which does have Light Screen. I think he probably can live through light screen though, but probably won't get I probably won't get a better time. There's no better time than now, right? So let's just hit this up with the ice real quick. Nice hail. Oh, he decides to rapid spin here too, but he will be faster, I think. So maybe I should have gone for the flying first and then, yeah, that's fine. But we got to see what it could do, right? We got to see what it could do. Here I get to just go into Gyarados, Dragon Dance up, I think is the play. Dragon Dance up again. As he goes Corsola, but then we have our substitute in the back here, which he can't go through. And then we should be able to just clean it up and win. So yeah, I think we'll end it off there. Quick game to end it off there with, just to, I guess, showcase Frosmoth one more time. It can be a little tricky to use, but I think on the right team, it definitely has potential. While testing, I have gotten Frosmoth sweeps. Like full on sweeps. But yeah, it can be a little tricky to do that sometimes. But yeah, Frosmoth is a fun mon. I definitely like Frosmoth a lot as a Pokemon. Hope you all do as well. And feel free to suggest what you guys want to see for the next video. I'm looking forward to all the suggestions. There are a lot on my list. There's definitely a ton. So whatever you guys want to see the most, I will bump it up the list to bring it for the next one. So looking forward to hearing from you guys, and I'll see you all on the next video. Peace.